What's up, y'all? Okay, y'all. So we back. We live now, but we have to do our intro. So as the audience, we are with y'all, but we also with them too.
So we gotta do our normal. We back. Hey y'all, welcome back to Cinnamon to Self. I'm Mimi.
I'm Sam, and this is season 8. Pillow Talk. Yeah. Episode 3. Dang, halfway through
this episode, y'all. We have started with first things first, which
I'm
got
shivering
into
in my boots.
Girl, first things first was cool. It broke the ice on the whole Pillow Talk series. It pretty much gave us the open eye to first things to anything. First time you initiated sex, first time you having sex. We moved on to last conversation, which was fetishes, fantasies, and fulfillment. That got deep, y'all. I thought I knew what a fetish was, but boom,
oh, girl.
Had a whole nother outlook. And today, the episode title is 3 Times a Charm.
So what is we talking about?
What is we talking about, girl?
Yeah.
Sound familiar, huh? I think, it sounds like something you could guess. But I don't know. I feel like we need our icebreaker to really give us tea on what we finna talk about.
Let's break the ice.
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
what's up, girl?
I'm Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea.
So, the icebreaker is you and your partner agree to a threesome. Your man brings the woman in, but you don't know her.
I don't know why we laughing.
You don't really press asking him about her either. But long story short, y'all end up having a good experience, a great experience. But y'all end up, you and your man talking the next day, and you find out the woman was his ex.
Hold on. So the point is, y'all know I'm loud. I'm finna say it. I'm loud.
Girl, let me get a drink.
Talking all this
girl,
dirty talk.
slow and shit.
Girl, so basically you telling me a man, my man, not even a man, my man, I'm the girl. I'm the girlfriend.
Your man.
I gave him a threesome just on
I gotta get
I want to
a drink
love
for
my man
everybody.
shit. And he invited the bitch that he done been with.
Yep.
So we talking, I think I'm gonna settle it as not ex, like a full blown ex, but maybe just like we used to fuck around.
Samir, it said ex. It said
well,
ex.
I think so too.
I'm gonna be more specific. It said they were brief, but they were official. So she's an ex. She's a legit ex. But it was short lived. Maybe like 3
y'all
6
know the
months.
ex is ex. Regardless, you probably bitch was familiar with in my bed to an experience I was not familiar with. This an experiment, like.
Okay, let's let somebody from the audience first, because I know how we feel. I mean, you've already done it, so you can't go back. So I mean, what? You gonna dump them? You gonna put them on the street?
Because I ain't finna say nothing.
What's going on?
What? So basically, y'all, man, you the new bitch.
I was gonna say some dirty shit.
You gonna fuck? You gonna get your get back? You gonna fuck his friend?
Hell no. That's
Oh God. Because basically, he just put you as the new girl. Like you thought y'all was inviting a new girl, but you became the new girl.
He set you out, kind of like, yeah. You got set out.
It's only fair that you let me bring a nigga and you watch the nigga fuck me.
He's just gonna
Why would you ever say me like that? No, I mean,
you be like, I just want you to watch.
That's only fair. You don't want me to be mad about it. You don't want me to trip about it. Okay, you finna watch a nigga fuck me. Or you just let me fuck a nigga on my own. Which one?
What do you do?
right.
Well,
I just feel like he gonna be like, alright, but that ain't gonna be the end of it. Like,
Definitely gonna be
I don't even feel like he gonna be like, alright. Just name a nigga. Just name a man that's gonna say instead of F you, I'm done with you. Like that's gonna say, okay, man, let's do that.
Tony, what you think? You gonna mess with a girl after she do that to you if you did that to her?
Her idea. The point is, you did your girl wrong. What?
Not necessarily. Not factually.
I know when you introduce a threesome into a relationship, it's best if the female pick a partner.
Yeah. From the start.
This nigga was bold, just bold.
And she was very trusting.
And that was what she planned on doing, as in like the equilibrium, when she just let her do what she want.
I mean, honestly, you solved your problem, so hell, I'm with it if you are. But no, that's kind of fucked up. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So Pillow Talk is an elevated sex conversation. We say this every week. Y'all a new audience. So we have to tell y'all again, thank you for everybody returning to.
We have new people every week, but this is our first week we had a person to return. So thank you,
Chelsea.
And Chelsea, not my boo.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank y'all every week for returning. And of course, you know, our boys are here. Preston, LaMarcus, we hope you're having a good time in Arizona.
We looking for you. But okay.
Okay.
We'll catch you later, boo boo. Do
So
your thing.
engagement cards. I'm sorry, I didn't cut y'all. Engagement cards. So every show we do engagement cards, and this is basically just a way for everybody to interact. So you know, you may not want to talk, may not want to share. That's cool. You don't have to. We are good. We got y'all. But engagement cards are just a way if you want to say, you know, just a little something to be a part of.
Just to participate, you know.
Yeah.
So, because this is an intimate setting anyway, so we want everybody to feel included, everybody to feel comfortable with each other. So, because we already talking to each other,
Right.
So, comfort is there.
So who got the highlights?
Vroom vroom. Miss Trinity, Mr. Tommy.
Okay, Trina, let's go.
Okay, tonight the objectives in the conversation are as follows. 1, who do you do it for? 2, things to expect. And 3, don't be insecure. Your spot insecure.
Look, y'all. Okay, I gotta just be transparent real quick. I be so ghetto when I write or script these little things out because
Should be
every
thinking about
highlight
songs.
I try to give it like a song title, and it was "Don't Be Insecure, Your Spot Secure." I promise you, y'all don't know how to. But oh my God, it's so
ghetto. All right, let's dive right in.
Right. So first,
Oh, I just feel like y'all just hold down. Like, please, let's get a shot, and then we just gonna dive right
right,
on
we
in.
got to. Look, I ain't drunk. Look, cheers. Ain't no sip in here. But anyway, y'all, we finna take a momentary shot.
Oh, hey, Mama.
Mama on here.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Mom.
Hey, y'all. What's up? So we just about to start the conversation. Yes, nasties. We talking about threesomes.
Oh, MG, I feel like my eyes don't be PJ, do you mind giving me a napkin or something?
Sure.
My eye, please.
That was not planned.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, my makeup girl is here tonight, y'all. And I know she just like eating me up in her head because I'm stretching my eyes up like something's in my eye.
Oh, yeah. By the way, made by Paris on the faces tonight.
Thank you, PJ. Okay, y'all know first shot of the night. We gonna cheers to motherfucking game. Send me oh, I ain't got one yet. Hold on, y'all.
It's the nails and the face.
Thank God I'm missing one tonight because baby, my eye on fire. What you talking about?
Oh, this girl is amazing.
Oh, come on, PJ, you need an aesthetic. You play too much going on now because I'm too goofy.
Did everybody get a shot?
Not me. Oh, I do. I'm sorry, Paris. I'm shut up.
Oh, you need a shot, Dave? Oh.
I'm getting him.
I'll take one. Oh yeah, he want a drink. I'll take a shot.
shot.
Shots for everybody.
Me and David said we was not saying the B word no more. I call all my
We
my
don't
women
have
ladies.
We don't have a cursing podcast.
We don't. I'm not gonna say the N word to refer to my beautiful black men and my beautiful black women. I'm saying ladies. You know? Ain't that right, David? Ladies.
Upper Crust podcast.
Okay, guys. I'm sorry, Paris.
Yeah, good. I'm fixing it.
Are you in bartender? Ain't the chairs?
Oh, you actually
I
get
think Tyra's side ass is bartender.
I changed. She changed.
I like these sides.
So we got 3 short topics tonight under our one main topic. And I think it's gonna go by really fast after we have this first shot.
PJ, all right. You don't like much. Cheers. Just make sure.
All right, cheers.
Cheers
first
to
shot.
Mr. Self.
If you need a lime, I have those.
If you need a water, we have those.
Excuse me on the presentation.
I need a lime and a water.
Lime, please.
that was bad. Thank you.
Sorry, guys.
Baby, what I'm listening for?
Nothing wrong.
It is water. It is water.
Whew, okay, y'all. I'm glad I took that shot because I have versed the topic and I'm just just gonna dive right in.
Yes,
Anybody
you
that
do.
know me know I just like to get straight to the point, and I just want to say how I feel about my topic for this point. So, who I do it for?
Who you do it for?
Now, I just feel like when it comes to threesomes, and this is not an experienced opinion, this is just an opinionated answer for me. How I see that working, whether Sam told me not to call the extra girl the third wheel, but like whether you're the
I think that's
girlfriend.
disrespectful as fuck.
I just feel like it's you have no, not respect, but you don't have any problem with it. Like, the third wheel, not calling them a B word. It's not.
Okay, it is just sex, but
It's
you
just
are
a
inviting
word.
her into,
Y'all
your layer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Either way, we diving in because you done had my body and my man too. So the third wheel you are. I'm sorry. So listen, I just feel like when it comes to threesomes, who I do it for, I really want to tag and talk to like ladies when it comes to this, because I feel like a lot of ladies when they talk about, it's a man's fantasy. It's not necessarily a woman's thing. I feel like it's more experimental for us. Like, we're interested, we're intrigued, and I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm really just
look,
speaking for me.
is it for men? Is it just a fantasy for men?
I don't think so. Girls
I
like
like
it
girls.
too.
I like girls and I like boys. So
Okay.
if I was dating someone and you brought a pretty girl, I would enjoy working with her.
I agree.
Mm.
But let me say this, because I feel like mostly the women in relationships, they're doing it for their man. And that's really where I'm coming from with that. Because, it's nothing wrong with wanting to give your partner something special, but, that's very special. That's something that's going to affect you, too, in some form or fashion. Not in a bad way, but just have some effect on you. So, in my opinion, I just feel like for the ladies who are not attracted to women, or if you have never even, been with a woman alone separately from him, or, you don't have just a pure attraction to women, it's kind of hard for me to believe that you're in it, because I just feel like who I do it for, it should be for you. Like, I'm doing this threesome not to just give to my man, but it's because I'm down with this shit. Like, I've been wanting to do this. I already found a girl. I already know what I'm looking for. Because that kind of eliminates all of the process questions, even though you're going to still have them, like, who we going to do it with, how close can they get us, like, when are we going to do it? It kind of slows that process down when both of y'all are, all in about it. Because if it's not, a gift, and I could somewhat form some kind of resentment towards you, because I feel like, again, a lady like a lady, even if you're not, refer to yourself as a lesbian, I still feel like you liking women is kind of experimental. Like, touching a woman is like a 3D masturbation almost.
I just feel like women in general, think about on the girls trip, we dance on each other. I'm not a lesbian. I don't want to just be with a woman, but if it's a beautiful woman, damn girl, you fine, let's have fun, let's take drinks, let's take shots, let's dance, we touching on each other by sometimes it is, at a certain point, so it's we give off a sexual aura, so it just be confusing, I think, for men too, because it's how the fuck do I deal with all of this going on and they won't include me?
We're women though, we are protectors. Yes,
Right.
I do agree with you saying that we could see a fine lady out and think that oh, she's sexy, oh damn, she look good. But to want to be on some, we gonna touch, we are drunk or something normally. That is not just I'm in my sober self and I think this so fine, I'm gonna slap her. You're not gonna do that.
No, but I'm saying when we having fun.
Yeah, so mainly drunk. And I just feel like the point of who I do it for, I led that point to say, is it ever okay, even if a man is good to you, for the woman that's giving it to her man, I want to gift you with this, and it's not necessarily for her. Is it ever okay, even if your man is good to you, to let your man basically have his cake and eat it too? Because that's, to me, how a threesome comes out. Especially if you're not all in. He's basically going to have his cake and eat it too. And it's, it's levels to that after that. I feel it's conversations, how you going to set it. It's just different.
I'm going to let y'all in.
Right, because it kind
I
of got a
don't
little
know.
deep for me.
Do you feel like you should be with a woman first before you have the threesome?
I'm gonna be completely honest. For me, if I was to me and my man, I'm not the extra girl. If I was to purely be, I don't know what to call it.
Make that clear.
It's a third wheel. I don't know what to call it. So if it was me and my man, I'm just gonna take it for how I felt in relationships in the past. I take my relationship serious. I love my man. So I don't want to fuck up with that because it's easy to almost. And I just feel
the reality of it.
The reality is, I would have to decline you or something that I'm not completely all in with, because I ain't finna go all in and eat. I don't necessarily want you to touch me.
I feel like threesomes are spontaneous too, so it's you can't go in really prepping for no shit. Most of the time, if it's your first time, you ain't feeling no pussy. especially if this you and your man, like, it ain't no trying out first. Ain't no
But that kind
practice
of leads
runs.
to the
I
next
don't
point,
think-
which is things to expect. Because I feel like that's true and all. But what if the girl, like, you know, normally girls be like, I want to pick the girl. I'm going to help you pick the girl. Like, that girl could be just like your girlfriend. Like, she just a girly girl, a sweetheart. Like, she don't eat pussy all the time. Either. She just whip the shit tonight. So it's like,
She gonna do it
awkward. But it's going to be awkward
She gonna
because
do it
everybody
tonight.
got to feel a level of comfort. And that's
She
all I'm
gonna
saying.
do
The
it
comfort
tonight.
level is established before you
She
give
gonna do it
somebody
tonight.
with the comfort level should just be established before you give
Yeah.
somebody something that
Yeah.
requires the
Yeah.
ultimate level of
I feel
comfort.
like a conversation gonna have to be had.
It has to be had.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you can just do spontaneous, but
Especially if it's
somebody.
you and your partner. But if it's just like everybody, you know, all friends or free game or whatever.
Right.
And I feel like that's more of the time how it happens. Like, y'all know each other or know of each other, kind of. So it's, and you drunk, so it's kind of like anything can happen, or the unexpected gonna happen. Especially like you don't even know if somebody been fantasizing by doing it with you and your man. You know what I'm saying? So they finna go all the way out because bitch, y'all finna be fucking me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
But don't y'all feel like dudes can fuck girls and not really care for them?
Of course.
Of course.
So it would just be fun. And at the
Definitely.
end of the day, y'all got that real bond. So y'all should be able to have fun.
But I think
You're
women
a
be
secure
scared
woman, girl.
against-
Because again, it don't matter how much I know you love me. Some women out there still, man.
like,
One thing could go wrong in that bed, and it's just like,
no, this is
you know,
turning
like,
me
oh,
off.
that's just how I see it. I really don't know. But I just could imagine, like, if one thing slip up or she do some shit you ain't messing with, like,
She
I'm
outdo
pulling
you.
out. Like,
If she
I'm pulling
outdo
out.
you.
But that's why I say, I feel like it's
But
almost.
you brought her in. That's her job down there.
No, it ain't.
But see, that's my thing. Like, it's almost an experiment for girls, even though it's so spontaneous. So that's why I feel like, in my opinion, you should either be with a girl first or be the other woman to another situation first. Like, indulge in a
That has to be
threesome
me.
without your man first, and then give it to your man. Because how do you necessarily? You wouldn't. Some people feel like that, and that's right.
And that's how
fair
I
too.
used to feel too. Like, why would I put my man on the chopping block for another bitch to know what this is like? Like, why would I do that? Like, me and my girls can go on a girl trip and just do something crazy. Like, why would I do that to my relationship? Yeah, you think that.
But again, that's what lead us to point two, baby. But I mean, I don't care. I wouldn't even think about this, baby. I can't speak. I ain't got a man.
Okay.
So, things to expect, baby girl. What you got to say?
Okay, so things to expect. I really didn't like this because it's just like the first thing we are you spectating or you participating.
That was
I
my point.
I just feel
That's
like
a real point.
here. No, like I just feel like you agree to it. I'm like, are you insane? Like, no. Like, I just feel like if you agree to it, participate. Like, be a part of it so you won't have any resentment after.
Right.
So you can, you know, speak on the experience, you know, how you felt too. If that's something you decide to do.
Yeah, and I feel like once you started, like you said, you gonna participate. But it's my thing or my questions to a person who has really understand and experienced it will be like, you know, like who controls the room? Like who gets the most pleasure? Is it the girls or the man? Like, is it a fair trade overall? Because I feel like
It just depends.
because again, if you messing with a relationship, if they're not completely like I don't care, like we in this and we having fun, like how you would expect it to be a good situation to
So
be.
let's say you have a threesome with a lesbian. So she like the girl for real. So like she gonna maybe be doing more stuff to the girl that's turning the man on during whatever experience y'all got going on.
That ain't fair.
So it's like the
Yes,
girl.
it is.
Yes, it is.
If she's just a lesbian,
But I'm
no.
saying, I mean, well, she's bisexual. Let's
Okay,
say
yeah.
she's bisexual because she's a part of a threesome. I'm sorry about my stuff. Damn, y'all be technical about this stuff. How you say stuff. But no, but yeah. So she would be more so pleasing a woman, but at the same time she would be pleasing a man too. I mean, you know, he gonna jump in, but I don't think it's more so. I mean, I guess it's just a preference like that. She bisexual.
Yeah, that's what I meant by, or is it just a fair trade between the three? And the thing is, I hate to be so technical, but we having a conversation, so this is where we can be technical. Like, you dealing with a relationship, so you know, when I say who controls the room, who gets the most pleasure, whether it's the woman or the man, like, what if the girl is going all in, like, she want to go all in for you and for him, but, like, again, if you not 100% comfortable, like, she might give you some head or whatever, you might like it or whatever, but then she go all out on your man, like,
It's a problem.
all out. Like, I just feel like when it comes to jealousy, if you have any form of jealousy, you cannot do a threesome.
I just feel like when it comes to a threesome, it's about the man seeing his woman pleased by another woman. And that's it. He can fuck any bitch. Like, why, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's about her pleasing the woman, your bitch.
Seeing her do something different,
exactly.
like pushing the limits on our boundaries.
Exactly.
Like, let me see you do something different.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, no mistakes. She's laying down, no mistakes.
But the women was getting down. He didn't like that.
He didn't like that.
He wanted to be pleased. He didn't
I
like
mean, you should
See, that was that type of man though too. I don't think every man would have been upset about that. Yeah, and maybe it was because it was a secret too.
No, he said you turned my bitch out. Like, you
Coach was saying.
it's not coach. I mean, honestly, how she was going, she probably like, she said I like pushing. Yeah, I take that back. I like Miss Lady. She told her truth for sure.
Coach
and I
White.
respect that. But no, Coach White, she went all in and fucked Mercedes money up. But
She did. That was so messed up. I felt bad for Mercedes. Like
I did. I wanted to cry on the episode, literally. But Mercedes knew better. Like, get your girl, get out of there. But ultimately, like, my point also with things to expect, which would eliminate things to expect, is like, I feel like most couples, if y'all do talk about it, it's normally playing sober and happens drunk as fuck. So it's like all those non-negotiables, all those rules, that shit kind of go out the window because we just all in right now. Like, we finna do whatever. So your man, at least your man. And that's the point that I got at with the who get the most pleasure because, you know, the extra girl, she probably sloppy drunk like, I'm just finna do this and I'm gonna show my ass. And your man is just like, I'm with it. Like, I'm gonna give her what she wants. I'm gonna give her what she wants. I'm gonna nail her ass to the bed. I'm gonna give her what she wants. And it's just like, you the only one in the room possibly with a still mind say like,
I know the girlfriend.
what the hell is this going on? And you drunk. So it's just like, something could go awkward real fast. What's up?
So I feel like for a relationship, if a threesome was to, like, the conversation come about, I feel like couples should make a pact where it's like, you'll never feel like you're not getting attention. So, like, even if, because it does sometimes come to that, like, where the other, like, it just may be a level of attraction where somebody may not be attracted to one of them, but your partner should make you always feel like you are included. So even if that person isn't, so they should always be like, okay, for the threesome, it's 3 people. So the person in the middle, which would be your partner or you should always, I just feel like you should always bring in your partner. So even if the person try to push, like, no, baby, come on, like, let me see.
I agree.
Like,
I also feel that too, since it may be a new experience for the couple itself, you guys should already establish those safe words. So that when someone is feeling overwhelmed, whether it is the man, which is typically not most of the case, but in some situations, it can be a little bit bizarre to the actual male because he's finally seeing his girl, like what if the girl is enjoying, like she really like this, like, you know, she's enjoying this shit. So it could be instant overwhelming to him because he's seeing another side that he's never saw of her. So I think you should establish those safe words. Because when you say it, it's like it's immediately stop.
Like stop.
Let's take a break. And it doesn't mean like it's a no-go. It's just like let's pause because it's moving too fast.
Right. Like, maybe we need to take a shot or something.
I like this.
Take a damn shot. Take a
shot.
Because you know they say women know how to please women more than men. Just like Coach was over there trying to wear Mercedes out. She wasn't talking about shit. She got right when Miss White got to her. She got real right. So a man can feel uncomfortable in the situation.
Because he was shocked. He was like,
hold up.
He
had no safe word.
Like, to his knowledge, he knew that she really wasn't fucking with
that
him.
she really was not on that. Like, he supposed to be my hoe. Like, no. So, yeah.
I like the safe word.
Okay, but what would y'all say?
Safe words
You
are
get out of
good.
there, because I want to just know, what would I say in the middle of threesome night? Boom!
I would just be like, Daddy.
See, I think it's more of a, I wouldn't say a safe word, but like, we make eye contact.
Okay.
But how, PJ? So,
like, we can really.
You give him the eye. You don't make eye contact. You give him that eye.
Like, we literally been in situations where, like, the last time we had a threesome, and like, I wasn't feeling to do that all, and like, we make it, but it's also dark, so it's kind of hard. Like, but we make an eye contact, like.
PJ, how in the dark?
The eye contact.
You must sing body language like you
like hard, but you're not like damn But like, I was missing some of the clues because Minnie like grab your clothes and then he just started grabbing his shit. So I'm like, okay, it's time to go. But I had been told him like, I wasn't fucking with it. But honestly,
I still feel like it's
it was always
enough.
eyes when you say shit. Like I'm like, nah, I ain't.
But I mean, I guess that makes sense when you know your partner.
Yeah, like that's why I say I think if the threesome conversation come up, like go ahead and have that conversation so you can establish like what's what, and then so when it happen you won't be feeling left out.
Right.
Because I feel like it's supposed to be fun. It's fun for everybody.
Right.
And then if you go from 3 to 4, you know.
Okay.
Back.
3 times the charm, bitch. We gonna keep it at 3 tonight. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I can barely handle
But
3,
see,
so let's
some
keep it
couples,
there.
they enjoy it, and so it's like something they like not necessarily where there's like they doing it all the time, but it's like you want to have threesome this night, you want to have threesome this night, you want to have threesome this night because it's like it's fun to them now.
It's like
you get know their partners.
Yeah, when you learn it.
Yeah.
Hey,
see, that's leading us to our last.
Damn, how are we gonna have
We good though. We good.
She's a shirt lady.
I was just gonna say.
But no, damn, y'all made me forget my point.
It's a Beyonce thing.
Look at that tongue.
But no, I still feel like honestly, regardless, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna be with it. I ain't gonna be tripping. I ain't gonna be mad. But it's still some non-negotiables. Like you can't do the little special shit you do to me.
Samir, go ahead and say what you said that he can't do. That I said you like. Okay, I get it, but damn.
You don't bet when I kiss that hoe. When I you kick your ass out of the bed too. Both of y'all ass better hit the street.
They like hell no.
And
I think that is very intimate. That's very like
We
emotional.
having fun.
y'all know each other.
Yeah.
What do you
Like,
mean?
why is she kissing her?
But even-
kids, they try to kiss you, just put your neck up. And
Because even what about like staying the night? Like does she get to lay in the bed, like stay in the bed? And she
Never.
We gonna let everybody say no.
No.
It depends. Y'all low down. Because if it's a friend or something like that, like a close friend, y'all can be like,
That's different though.
But that's the only way.
I
Like,
don't want to have a threesome with my man.
If it's a friend.
Yeah,
so you would say no to a close
I don't
friend.
want to because now you don't know.
so wait, you want
So
to
you
you
a
want
stranger.
with your man? You want a stranger?
Stranger
danger?
It ain't gonna have to be.
That's what easy, whatever makes you comfortable.
Right.
So it's the thing. It's all about having the understanding. So it's like before you go into the threesomes, you have those safe words, those understanding. Letting the person spend a night after the sex has happened,
That's extra.
it's not an understanding. What if your man want to get something out the
In
kitchen,
the
the
morning.
person in the living room, you know, and like he woke up horny and she horny, and it's like
Now they fucking alone.
Like you in bed. That's not an understanding y'all ever had.
I agree. That's not
So like
safe.
you should always
Not
like,
safe.
when
Not
it
safe.
comes to threesomes, you really want to be very thorough with your partner.
Thorough.
Because very thorough because anything because you have to understand anything that may happen that you're not used to, it can really put you in a sense like
Damn.
this hoe just stole my man.
I'm finna beat this.
I'm whooping ass today. But that's why I say maybe a friend because I feel like at the least your friend has a conscience. Like
No.
I'm not gonna fuck your ass. I did it last night. I don't talk about it again.
Okay, so with your
So
friends,
what kind of
if you
friend?
Hold on. I'm saying.
Right.
Y'all saying all this spontaneous shit, like if it's just like your homegirl, like I mean, not just like a random coworker, like a coworker, just like anybody. But I'm saying like this is your close friend. You trust this bitch, and it may seem weird, but I feel like again, y'all know I do my research for every title of these conversations, and a lot of people say that they do it, they prefer rather their friends, even on the real, they
What
say
you
they prefer their friends.
That could be hit or miss.
It could be.
Yeah.
Cause
Why you say friends could be hit or miss?
Because she could either really have been playing and waiting,
Okay,
or not
right.
even that, not even
Your
that.
best friend, you think
Not
she been
even
playing?
that, but it
Don't
could've
say
just
best
been-
friend.
I don't
Say, let's say
It could have
friends.
just been an experience that shit.
Like
Fuck
that
her
flavor,
mind up.
And she want more.
She got that
Exactly.
flavor and it's over
And if the
with.
shit,
I know this
Cause this was new to both of us, maybe.
I know this girl though.
You and respect for you as you know her girlfriend being that shit.
It's just because it's a very hard. Like the shit is not really a respectable situation. A threesome, like we having fun.
Can I
So,
elaborate on what Chelsea was
Go
saying
ahead.
when it gets to it may fuck the friend up? That's why you gotta be careful with the friends because you have to understand sex is energy. When people experience that energy, it can be like, this is the energy I've been waiting to receive. You
Ooh,
know,
so they gonna be a vulture after that shit out there.
That's
what I'm scared of. That's what I'm scared of.
Like, I'm ready to go. Like, get the fuck up off of me. Like, this ain't it. But then you have sex with somebody where it be like, oh my god, like let's explore and see if there's more there. What if your friend experienced the energy with your man while you just making eye contact, but your man is, doing something to her, and your friend is literally getting her life. I'm talking about like this is the best she's ever had.
no.
She sprung off the energy, so yes, she
You got
still
to know
loves
what type
you.
of friend.
She a fake
She
ass
still
friend.
loves
That
you
whole
as a
daddy,
friend.
that whole green as fuck. Like you just
already
green
know.
and
You
fake.
already
Like
know.
sit your
Because if
ass
she
down.
my friend, she know what's
Like,
going
that's-
on, what's going down.
Like
we
you
on
just
the beach,
sprung
what
up
is she
on
doing?
like, girl, my nigga dick ain't the first dick you done had. I know your past, girl.
Your nigga can't even fuck for real, so you really don't care about giving him the first
You can have us all.
That's what I would give a 3. That's who I would.
You ain't got enough.
You finna tap out. You couldn't even handle it, and you asked.
This nigga ain't got enough for me, so I know he ain't got shit
He's up
for
for
you.
you, so
You
come on,
couldn't
friend.
even handle it, and you asked for it.
That shit is crazy.
Easy job.
I'm here
Easy job.
Come on, friend.
For all my viewers at home, y'all get that tequila, that whatever, that cognac, what y'all drink. Let's do it.
That's
Tara, you're an alcoholic.
Bitch, I ain't drunk. I always decide to get drunk here.
Shorty got
But
to
no,
go
yeah.
home afterwards.
Okay, I do have a quick question. What you say, Tom?
Shorty gotta go home no matter what time.
No matter what time.
No matter what time.
And
I don't give a fuck if it's 6 in the morning. Take it, it's bright
6 is
outside.
great.
Yeah, that's great.
Right,
Yeah, I
beat the
said
sun,
that.
and that's the thing.
Like we
Our
been up
hoes
till
want to
six.
beat the sun up. I know when I'm going. I like to beat the sun. You gotta beat that sun.
You wanna wake up in your bed, friend.
Or you want to be eating breakfast or something. You
I
don't want to be
got one question.
not in the sun though.
For everybody that
Bro,
feels
that shit
secure
tonight.
to do this that we talking about, for everybody that feels just like I'm good, I know my feelings ain't involved, like I'm straight, I'm secure. What is one thing, ladies or gentlemen, one thing that the girl, the other person could do that might make you jealous though? Like even if you go into like I'm not a jealous person, nothing bother me, I'm good. What is one thing that she can do or that can happen and you just like, whoa.
Can I go or they gotta go?
You the host, go ahead.
You better not squirt. Like, don't play with me like that. Don't do no shit like that,
That's a
bitch.
red. That's off limits for me.
This is the creamery
Like,
over
you
here, baby.
can never come back. You can never come back.
This
Don't
is
do
the
that.
creamery over here, bitch. We don't do our
Don't.
hydrant. That shit is lit though, so I
You can
fucking
never
peace.
come back. That's your one-way ticket to
Yeah,
hell.
I want to That's y'all thing. What's something though?
Look, this is my last one for now. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
What thing?
Something that'll just really blow me with the third partner, the
Yeah.
person, if they start baby or fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Nolan hit the fan.
You gotta go.
Why'd you make me smile? Get this hoe up out of here. She's tripping. Get this hoe up out of here.
No, only
They gotta
Said
go.
no.
He don't know what movie we talking about.
Like, bitch, you can moan, but you can't be in
You
here
can scratch
baby.
these
No,
sheets.
bitch,
You can scratch his back. I don't care what
So she
what
can't
you call it,
ask for
baby.
more. She can't say it's good.
No, she can ask for more. It's so like fuck me, like
If
fuck me
he
harder. Like that's
I just feel like as a woman, you gotta slap her or something. Like, shut
Like I would try to be a good sport about it. Like I would try my hardest to be a good sport about it.
There's no way you can be a good
I'm
sport
just
about
saying,
that.
I would try to be a good
That
sport.
bitch is one
I would
trouble.
just, no, I'm saying I would tell her like, hey, safe word, my man, we take break. Hey,
Even if your nigga ain't never seen it before,
I ain't fucking
But
with
you
you.
gotta go back to what
Don't
you
call
said
my
earlier
name.
about it's certain stuff that you're not gonna let your man do to another hoe.
I don't give a fuck how cool you are. It's some stuff that your man just cannot do to another woman.
See, we all on one accord. Don't talk to my man too much. Just enjoy it definitely and go home. Period.
I'll get mad.
Besides kissing,
Yeah.
like, what
I said that was mine. Cause
Like, you're not really getting no pleasure out of kissing someone unless you
like you like them.
Okay.
You have an attraction to her. Do you know this bitch? Like I said, not bitch. And I know this woman.
Squirting is unrealistic because I guess you
Women
can
can't
control
control
that
it.
if you do that and naturally you're good at that. But girl, like, try not to do that. Don't get that around. Don't get that around. Damn, girl, how you do that? Teach me first. Like,
Okay, so we're gonna move on to our last and final point because we already over, so we're gonna make this quick. Don't be insecure. Your spot's secured. I promise you. Now, again, that was a ghetto ass objective title I came up with. Not a week shout out you, babe. But I'm saying. So, my first thought when I thought of this was because a man's thing that he wants his safety to you with a threesome again, or the woman's safety to a man is, I want you and only you. Like, don't be insecure about shit. You are my man. You are my woman. I only want you. But my first thought when I think of that is, okay, just a simple thought of, or just a simple question of, when we think about this shit a week later, even if we vow not to talk about it, which is not really realistic. Right. So when we ever discuss this, like, what if my jealousy started to come out then, maybe? Like, how do you remember the situation as compared to how I remember it? Because I feel like, from a woman's perspective, and I'm not speaking for all women, I make that very clear, every disclaimer. But for me, it's probably going to be something that was one night thing. I don't want to think about it no more. I want to forget it. That shit happened and it's done. Like, it happened. That would be my whole remembrance of it. Like,
So like the threesome?
Yes, like it happened, boom. If my man tell me like, shit, man,
That was the best.
Shit, we were shit. I'm trying to fuck. I love that.
I can't believe that. That was amazing.
You went
Bring
crazy
it
that night,
back.
babe. Ain't never bragged on me no other night besides that night like that. Like how he
really?
explained it just like on some
That
the
amazing.
greatest night of my life. And I understand because again, in my opinion, that is one of a man's greatest fantasies to have his cake and eat it too. I got my woman and I got a fine girl in here to do whatever I, want to see or anything they do, I'ma want to see. So I'm not upset, but I just feel like my first thought when I thought about being secure is, you want to feel secure, you going to do your whatever you got to do to, maintain that security in your mind and not be the one breaking on that end because he already vowed to be for you. However, like little shit like that, you remember a threesome like that was the greatest night of your life, it still would almost get to me. Which again, I would refer back to our very first point. You should have to do that shit for you too. Because if you don't remember that shit and you like, bitch, I did my shit.
So how does a woman remember it? Huh?
Oh, I was finna say, but what you should do as the person who might be going into, turn up. Like, so when he's saying it, like, bitch, I perform like this. Like, I did my
You trying to get some out?
Like, she was,
Bitch, I think
take
about
charge
that.
of her.
A
Like,
middle.
take charge of her. Like, he
can't
probably
try-
would like that
Put
you
me on the
dominate
middle.
over her. Like, take charge of that bitch.
Right.
I mean, that woman. Like,
Yeah.
take charge.
Not if the man make her like, I want to see you do this to my bitch. I want to see you do this to her. And he making her like, not making her, but like, yeah, you do this.
Directing her.
It makes me
Directing
feel
traffic.
secure. Like, okay, cool. He's still
Like,
worried about
Me.
Yeah,
My
okay,
pleasure.
yeah.
not me.
That's why I said too, like, is it a fatuous pleasure? Because I feel like at some point I'm still your woman. I'm still gifting you with this possibly, but I still want you to think about me. Just like I'm thinking about you because I got a whole nother body in here.
Right.
I don't got a man in here, I got a woman. So ultimately while we doing this, like you just said, every sex mom, I think you need to be directing traffic in this whole like, come on baby girl, I need you to
Direct these ass.
get my bitch right or get my lady right. Like, make her, break her loose. Shit. Like, get her right. Like, get her right.
But you, I'm sorry.
Just like some people would prefer the man to like treat the other bitch like a dog. Understand?
Yeah, but that's how I feel. I really feel like a woman. Like,
There we go.
Not
Now we started the
He's
conversation.
dominant. Like, that's what I feel like with women. A lot of times, like, get into your dominance. Like, dominate, not even like dominate him, but take charge of the whole situation. Like, like you might be
That's
for
why I
the
say
night. You might
you
win it for the
gotta
night.
You gotta be in it 100%. Like, you gotta be in this shit 100%. If you don't want this bitch like he want her, leave it alone. If your pussy don't give it like his dick get hard when he see this bitch and he said he want extra in the bed, don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't see the point. Because if I can't feel like I'm a bad bitch with her in the bed with me, I'm going to feel like a sad bitch. Like, I'm going to feel like a sad bitch.
So damn. So
What?
So like what? Okay. So if you are the girl that's looking for the the extra person in the room, like what kind of girl do you look for? Like you looking for somebody ugly? Like
No. Not me.
Like she gotta be pretty.
She gotta be a bad.
But that's why I said I gotta be
Yeah.
100% in because I want to find it.
She
I
gotta
want
be fine.
stripper booty on my man. Like I want it all. Like if we gonna do this, we finna go all in. Like
The woman should do her
platinum,
thing.
we going
Kelsey
all
said.
in. Like I don't want to feel no type of way. That's why I would have to wait until I'm ready. Like nigga, I pick
She gotta be
her.
right.
Let's get her home.
She gotta be
Whisper
right.
something in that bitch ear. That lady there right there. Tell her to come on with us.
I always
Back
be
home.
like, dang, like just don't choose nobody that ain't got nothing to lose. Like that's just out here, just fucking around. Like I don't have time for nothing like that.
I
Like
agree with that.
please just choose somebody that's got worth something. Just damn.
Before I get into
don't
the
bring me nothing. Just you know.
And that's the before I get the last bullet, I want to ask about that though. Like, okay, like you saying you don't want him to bring you nobody like just worthless. So, what exactly? How do y'all pick? Like, do you want to pick with him, or do you allow him the reins on it? Like, you go.
Okay, so if you go to the strip club with your man, you picking with your man.
I'm picking.
Like if you hang out with your man,
But
you
that's
are
the bitch that
picking
ain't got
with
nothing
your
to do
man
with it,
too.
Yes.
But
I feel like with the
but I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
y'all out together,
That's
so y'all
a
are looking at women
scenario.
together, so y'all know what y'all like, so y'all picking together.
So would y'all
Essentially.
wanna? Anybody in the room? Would y'all necessarily pick up? Like, would y'all feel comfortable? Like, I'm a fucking stripper. Like, we in strip club.
But I feel like if you fuck a stripper, no, because the stripper is
bartender.
yes, like this is a get money type girl. Like, she's not in it for fun. She's in it for coins and all this other shit. So
But I feel
no,
like strippers
So you
probably
said
know
stripper
how
off
to eat.
limits?
I say
I didn't say-
yes.
I agree though. I wouldn't. Me personally, I ain't thinking about my man. I wouldn't want to eat stripper out. I'm just saying. I just don't. And not like that.
Trinity?
'Cause I think strippers fine.
I got a couple stripper friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
You would, yeah. But they're your friends.
Like, nasty
Yeah.
girl, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they real like they just know what they want.
Right.
I agree. And that's the thing for me, and that's why I even eliminated the bartender thing. Like, I really don't want nobody at the club. Like, and that's why I said for me, that was my whole point. Like, how do you pick the girl? Because I want to be fun. And to me, the strippers know how to dance, and the bartenders probably do too. But
It's also like if y'all do
I would
go
like
to the
that.
strip club as a hobby, don't mix business and pleasure. Like they're
Like,
working.
I won't wanna
Like,
pick out of
you
that.
take
I
them
wouldn't
home
wanna
like
pick
they
out of
damn
that.
near a prostitute now. So like
exactly.
no.
That's why I don't
But
look
see,
at them
to
like
me-
nasty. I look at it
but
like
to
that.
me,
Like,
I
I come
feel
here
like
all the time. I don't want to
that's
just see
kind
you
of the
dance and have
leverage
you on my
though.
bed.
Yeah, that's
When
the
you
leverage.
paying for something, because that's like, I always be like, with my partner, I be like, I would pay for an experience because to me, if I'm paying, bitch, we finna do whatever, however, and then it's business for them, so they just go keep it moving. Her name might be Cinnamon, your name might be Sugar for the night, and I might be P. Like, that's what but I'm just saying.
Always pick the clean, fun girl that you can trust.
Chelsea, where your
But
man
how do you
sit
know
at?
that though? Besides, without like,
You already have to know. That's why I say this shit not really like it's spontaneous when it happens, like
But
how
it's
it
like you
happened.
gotta have
But you
some
know who you gonna
preconceived
have
stuff,
sex
right,
with.
Yeah, I just feel like the first time is experimental anyway. We're gonna leave the first time to yourself. By the time y'all knock it in the second time or whatever, you got some kind of gauge or how to do the situation. Which leads to my last point. Is it a one and done, or is it like, easy to do and hard to quit? Because I just feel like, how do you necessarily satisfy or communicate you satisfying your partner's sexual needs if you one and done it? Like, I don't want to do threesomes no more. Like,
You know what the first time was like.
Yeah.
but your man is like, I'm about this life now. Like, shit, I'm all in.
So I say I would never.
So you say what, Trinity?
yeah.
Exactly.
If I can go
You need
Or
a
at
new
least
man
if you
because
can
I
at least
respect him.
wait on me, like at least wait it out a little while.
Niggas don't wait. I don't know why Future made that song. They
I
don't
don't
wait
wait.
for
But no,
shit.
I want to go back to what she said in regards to what she just said. When you had said, like, after the threesome is up with your man, he, like, going boo fucking crazy, like, saying, like, I had the time of my life.
Best night of my goddamn life.
If your man do that, in a sense, he been waiting on that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in a sense, I feel
Oh,
like
I know
for
it
me,
now.
But this may be for me. I feel like, in a sense, if I have a threesome with somebody who I genuinely, like, love, care about, and it's like, I have shared you with somebody else, and you go to the point, like, where it's like, you just woohoo, like
you just so fucking
your
happy.
new
it's
sexual
almost
fulfillment.
like it's letting me
Oh
know
my
that
God.
it's to me it's kind of like subconsciously you just set a standard that we gonna be doing this a lot.
Yeah, you open the door.
I'm sorry. You just said very sex mind talking. What you just said?
You open the door to it.
Thank you. I made that whole point when I thought about it. Like, once you open the door, can you necessarily
There's no
close
turning
it?
back.
Because it's like at a certain point,
You can close it.
I could still be curious about it. I could still like it, but it's probably not on your timing. Like once a man gets that, I feel like that's a part of his lifestyle. That's still like hit or miss. Like I'm gonna do it just eventually.
The door don't close.
Okay.
The door stays open. If the door open,
Fair sex, Mom.
If I want the door closed and you want it open, do you think at that point in time I start getting cheated on?
Yeah.
I've been getting cheated on.
And it's hard
and
to say.
it's so crazy because nowadays men will tell you that shit. Like, all right,
Because think about the comfort level now. Y'all, I done gave you more than the average couple done got. We didn't push the boundaries of our relationship. So you probably will come to me and say, really, what you want and what you gonna do for it. Like, necessarily. Because we got we on a different level as far as feelings and emotions. We done been more blunt and honest with each other. So
that's why I say
I
it's
say he
all.
won't cheat, but he might tell you too. Like,
So if a man is that hard for his fulfillment, a woman should be too. So like, don't settle.
Exactly.
So if a man is saying a threesome is gonna fulfill me, and you saying I don't want threesomes no more, you gotta get the fuck away because it's like your fulfillment is not gonna come from. Yes, your fulfillment is never gonna come from continuing to fulfill him. You just gonna be a cup that's half full all the time, and you got him with a big ass glass, and it's
and I just like how everything come full circle because literally last conversation, the last topic was fulfillment. And like I said, I made the point that men don't have to me, in my opinion, men don't have a real level of fulfillment. They are the providers. They are the I built this home, you maintain it. So it's like I could hit my fantasy and it's gonna just be a new one. Like it's just gonna be a higher fantasy next. Like I could get a threesome now. Okay, cool. I want us to swing.